So be honest, do you ever lay down at night and you can't stop thinking? You have a million things running through your head, right? You're in your comfy bed, but you're thinking, oh my goodness, did I complete that today? Did I follow up with that phone call? Did I send that message to that teacher or to that client? Oh my goodness, I cannot forget. I need to write that down. Did I get everything done? And on and on and on. Well, I used to get up a million times every single night. So I can totally relate to what you're saying. And what I found is that I even used to leave a piece of paper and pen right next to my bed so that I could write down those notes as they came to my head in the middle of the night. I thought I was helping myself, but the reality was that I wasn't ever able to get into the proper sleep and get the night relaxation that we all need and deserve. So I realized that that was a horrible idea. In this episode, I am going to show you how to bookend your day. You're going to love this. It's going to not only help you to have better sleep at night, be more productive during the day, but believe me, your spouse is going to thank me for this because you are going to have a much better evening every single night and go to bed much happier and more relaxed than ever before. So my name is Blair Critch, and I help success-driven moms keep their overachiever status while reducing stress and increasing energy without sacrificing much needed time with the family. When your evening starts to unfold, you're doing the things that you know are important anyways as your nighttime routine, right? Let's be honest, you're putting on those soft, cozy pajamas, you're washing your face. Oh, quick note to those of you that are about 20 or younger, wash your face now because you'll be thanking me when you get to be my age. Quick little note there. So you're washing your face, you're doing the things that prepare you for your evening so that you can have a nice, cozy night's sleep, right? Well, one thing that quite often gets forget is to bookend your day, to close the chapter on the day, to finish out the day, complete it, and prepare for the next day. This is just as important as washing your face or brushing your teeth or putting on those comfy pajamas, right? You don't want to just jump into bed in your dirty clothes from the day without washing your face. Same thing with your business. You want to make sure you're ending it the right way. So head into your office and do a few of these things that are going to help you to end the day properly. First and foremost, you want to make sure you set that time every single night that you're going to end your day. Okay, for me personally, that doesn't end right when my business calls are done or when my children get home from school or after dinner. It's really even after they go to bed. I like to do this after my kids have gone to bed, but before I go to bed. So I go into my office, I check my schedule for the day. Is everything completed? Did I get to every single task I was supposed to do? I don't want my mind to wake up in the middle of the night going, oh, I forgot to email that teacher, or oh no, I forgot to call back that client, or I forgot to place that order for something. So I want to make sure that everything that was on my calendar for the day was achieved. If it wasn't achieved, then I'm moving it to the next day and making sure I'm preparing myself for that and finding a spot for it on my calendar. Those of you that know me know that the calendar is how I plan out my life. It is the most important piece of my sanity and keeping myself with great organizational skills, but having more time with my family because I have everything that needs to be done on there. So I'm checking it. Did I get everything done today? If not, I'm moving it over to the next day. The next thing that's super important with that is checking to see that you followed your routine, what needs to be added, what needs to be taken away. Then I'm checking for the following day. Do I have all the things on there that are important? Do I have the time that I'm spending with my family? Do I have on there the time that I'm spending with my morning routine? Do I have on there my exercise? Do I have on there all of my business plans for the day? You know, it's not just about being reactive in your business, it's about being proactive. So I am constantly reaching out to new leads, I'm constantly following up with cold, warm, and hot leads, and I'm constantly reaching out to my newest customers. All of that is on my calendar. So I'm making sure that I'm checking all of that as well. This is one of my set times for my emails at this time of night and social media. So do you have that? That's another episode you'll have to check out about how I use my calendar wisely and I don't get sucked into the social media and email vortex that wastes my time and takes away my amazing quality time with my family, but also dampens the success of my business. So this is one of those set time. I have 3 set times during the day. This is one of them. I'm checking my emails. Somebody could have emailed me between my 2:30 time that I checked and the evening time at about 8 p.m. I've got to make sure I don't need to answer that email or set up something for the following day for a follow-up call or a message with them. So I'm checking my emails, making sure there's nothing that needs to be added to the calendar because of that, answering anything that needs to be answered. And then I'm checking my social media. You know, who has tagged me in something, who has sent me a message, who has friend requested me that I want to send them back a voice memo saying, hey, so glad your friend requested me. I would love to get to know you more. What do you do? Or whatever those tips, things like that are. That's when I'm checking those social media. For me, that's Instagram and Facebook. Those are the 2 that I really focus on. And so I'm checking those. I might even be posting a quick evening motivation or something really quick, an inspirational quote, something to just end out the evening on my social media as well. So that's the time that I'm really checking those things. This might also be the time where if you have a business where you have customers and that you are personally the one that reaches out to those customers, this is the time where you're following up, reminding them about any new steps that they need to take for their product, and helping them. So 8:30 to me is not too late to send out those kind of messages. But if your close down bookend time is going to be later than that in the evening, you might want to just send them messages through Facebook so that way you're not interrupting their sleep time or their family time. What do you want to achieve tomorrow? What's your affirmation that matches that? That's another thing that I write down. You know, I have a list of 20 affirmations that I'm constantly using, but sometimes I have a main focus for the very next day. Maybe I wasn't the best mom I wanted to be today. And so my affirmation for the next morning, going to bed at night, thinking about that affirmation and waking up the next morning saying it would be something like, I am happy and grateful that I am a mom who uplifts her children and has fun with her kids. Okay, maybe I was a little bit snappy with my husband. It might be something like this. I am happy and grateful that I'm a loving and affectionate wife to my husband. It might even be something to do with my business. Maybe I didn't get everything done in that day that I wanted to. And instead of going to bed feeling guilty or annoyed about it, I'm going to go to bed thinking of the affirmation for the next day. I am happy and grateful that I have a rocking business that is thriving and I get new customers and new promoters with ease. Okay? So I'm making sure I'm going to bed with those affirmations already in my head, and it's written on my calendar for the next day what affirmation I'm going to be saying to myself over and over and over. It's really important, guys. Now, here's your call to action, okay? I know you're busy. You're trying to juggle it all. You're just like me, right? We have all these things that we're trying to do all the time. So, you know, I get it. I'm exactly in the same place as you, and I have come up with this super easy, awesome rockin' list of 25 apps that every super busy mom needs, okay? That's you. So this list is gonna help you. It's not gonna add more things for you to do, and you might not even want all 25, but these are gonna be valuable. I even section them off by what they're really important for. You're gonna love these apps. There's so many awesome apps in there that are gonna really help take a lot of things off of your plate, and I'm excited for you to check them out. I have personally used all 25 that are in there, and I can't wait for you to see them. So now that your mind is clear and you're ready for a good night's sleep, here's what you're gonna notice over the first couple of days of doing this activity. You're gonna notice that you get into a better sleep pattern. You are gonna get more of that REM sleep. Guys, the REM sleep is the important sleep. It's when you get into that deep rest. It's when your body, it can start to handle taking care of itself and rebuilding itself from the day. And that is a really important. You know, I have found that if I get good REM sleep, I actually need less sleep. But if I'm constantly getting up throughout the night, I feel like I need more sleep, right? Can you relate with that? I know you totally can. So by doing this activity where you're really ending your day, you're focused on those things, you're planning your day for the next day, all that stuff's out of your brain. I call it brain dumping. Now you can go to bed at night. You're not only going to go to bed at night with a clearer mind and a more open and excited heart for your next day, but believe me, your spouse is going to be thanking you. If you're married, you're going to go to bed much calmer and happier and much more open to intimate moments or enjoying a cuddle while watching a show or whatever it is. But I promise you, the sleep is going to be so much better and you are going to be so much more productive and so much more organized for your following day. So this is the activity that you do not want to miss at all. any day at all, okay? So there's gonna be no more stressing about having to have enough hours in the day because you've got it all planned out. You handled it the night before, you saw which things you weren't able to take care of, you're moving it on, and you're also gonna start to really organize yourself through this activity. So I'm excited to hear how you do with organizing your bookend, closing down your day. I wanna see that on your calendar, so I'd love for you to share how this is working for you. And I'd love to know what time will be your bookend time. What time will you be closing down, shutting down your calendar, checking those activities for the day, checking and planning the following day? What time will that be for you? I always love hearing how people use this skill and really move forward with it and the things that happen. So I can't wait to hear from you. And don't forget to go check out those 25 Rockstar apps. Go to blaircritch.com/rockstarapps. That's ROCKSTARAPPS. blaircritch.com/rockstarapps. You are going to love these 25 apps that I've put together for you, and I can't wait to hear what you think about that as well. Have a great day.